Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with some more Darrell Brooks, the crazy case that continues giving. Now, we're going to talk about Mrs. Kori, her experiences with Mr. Darrell Brooks, how unhinged this man really is. Now, before we continue, I got some exciting ass news. I got some new merch. Yes, for the ladies and for the men. I got some hoodies and I got some t-shirts. I can't wait till I get my amount in so I could really rep the AG Tactical squad. But if you guys want to support, you guys want to, cop some stuff for your grandma, your auntie, your niece, or your nephew, you already know where to go under more info. You guys could go into the store and check it out. So fuck with your boy. Let's get into the video.
The paperwork that I
Mr.
filed out.
Brooks, I'm not going to engage with you about whether you and I have entered into some type of a contract.
We did not.
Or engage in any type of that kind of dialogue, because that's what you're claiming through some of these filings, and you've said that previously.
I am not claiming that, Your Honor.
So,
in any way,
Mr.
shape,
Brooks,
or form,
I am giving you some leeway.
Contract.
You continue to talk over me.
All right, now just to give you guys some context, Mr. Brooks, he's just on a tangent right now. Before they call the next witness, he has a bunch of objections that he wants to bring to the court. But when she rules on them, he doesn't really understand. That's just the best thing I could describe. He doesn't understand how the proceedings work, and she's actually trying to be nice and explain to him. But let's continue to see what's going on.
Please, I'm asking you to follow the rules of civility. Simple rule, sir. Don't interrupt me.
Did I not just let you read the whole jury instructions and follow the rules that you said I have to write down?
You did.
Anything that I object to and then hand it in.
Except now that we're discussing them, it seems to me that the rules don't quite matter to you, sir.
No, that is not what's being asserted.
Here's
on
what's
my
happening,
end.
sir.
I'm
I'm telling you, I'm advising you to respect the rules. I'm advising you that if you continue to interrupt, you risk forfeiting your right to be present in this courtroom.
Are you?
Because I still...
Now, when I first saw this, I thought this was kind of a sign of weakness. I was like, why is she arguing with him so much? Like, you're the judge. Everything that you say goes. You're just arguing and going back and forth with him. But honestly, I think she's just trying to treat him as much as possible like a lawyer, have that conversation so that there's no mistrial. There's no appeal that he can later do to show that the trial was unfair somehow.
I still need to continue with these proceedings, sir. I need to go through all of the documents that you filed, and you're not letting me do that.
Because we didn't
So
get
I'm
past
gonna,
the
if I
issue.
need to, I'll remove you to the other courtroom so that I can do this. And yes, exercise the mute button, sir.
Now, this is going to be the first time we see it, guys. I told you, he's out of control. Now, we didn't see, when I first started watching this, I didn't see him in the court. And I was like, what's going on? Now, I had to do some research. He got kicked the fuck out of the courtroom for disrupting continuously. Just over-talking her. Straight disrespect.
And then I'll bring you back when the jury's back.
This was filed, though, Your Honor, and it's a valid...
Mr. Brooks is clearly not following the simple rule of civility that I have established. He continues to interrupt. He's not providing this court with ability to make rulings on the record without interruption. So this is your final warning, or you will be removed to the other courtroom.
Will, Your Honor...
Now, keep in mind, this is right before the witness. It's not a good look. Now, when the jury comes in and they're like, where's the defendant? Oh, he's in the other room for disruption. It just doesn't look good on your end. He's doing all this extra shit for no reason. He could file his objection. She'll get to it after another amount of witnesses. But no, he has to have his way. That's that narcissistic behavior popping right out, seeping through his veins.
Honor my First Amendment right.
I'm not answering that question, sir, because I've already addressed it.
So you're making a judicial determination to deprive me of my constitutional right?
I am not making any such determination, sir.
So you just said you're not going to answer the question about my First Amendment right, which says
sir,
that
I've already answered the
speech.
question that you have a right to present a defense.
That is
You see how rude he is? He pushing his face up like, yeah, say something, say something. Completely disrespectful.
You have a right to be present.
You're trying to trying to twist
You
up the
have
amendments.
a right to present your defense, but your rights are not unfettered.
Yes, they
your
are,
rights.
Your Honor. You're
Now, I don't like how she just continues to let him talk over her. Like, I really don't like it. Most judges, in my opinion, would have shut that shit down a while ago. They would have locked his ass down, put him in another room, smacked him up. No, I'm just joking, but they would not have tolerated that. I understand her side of the fence. She's trying to make this as professional as possible, but at a certain point, you can't let this man walk all over you. You represent the law.
citing the Sixth Amendment, which I am not
Mr. Brooks,
questioning.
your First Amendment in some respects is circumscribed by the rules of evidence and the rules of procedure.
Does it say that I have
So that doesn't
freedom of
mean you
speech?
get to say anything that you want in
No,
front of a jury.
Exactly.
Your
It
Honor.
doesn't mean you get to put forth any kind of evidence that you want
Your
in front
Honor,
of a
am
jury.
I
What
being-
it means, sir,
am
is
I being
that you
disrespectul?
must
Am I
follow.
calling you
Yes,
out
you're
your
being
name? Am I threatening
disrespectful because
anybody?
you're
I'm
not.
not doing.
Am I calling you out your name? Oh, okay. So if you're not calling her a bitch, you're being respectful. That's what he calls respectful. The man literally doesn't know how to behave. He doesn't. His mom didn't teach him, apparently.
Doing anything of the sort.
All right, he is continuously talking over me. So at this point, I'm going to find that he's forfeited his right to be
I
present
have not
as I
forfeited
go
my right,
through
Your Honor. I have
his
not consented to any. I'm
his
simply trying
paperwork.
to
He's to be
understand
removed to the other courtroom
I'm
until
simply
such
trying to
time as he
understand
can pledge to
why we're
follow
not
the
talking
rules
about
of
the
decorum.
first-
Look at Big Boy in the background. He's already getting ready. He's going to be like, all right, Mr. Brooks, get over here before I break your spine, you know? I'm a big guy. Don't fuck with me.
And
I'm not
civility.
talking
There they
about.
come.
We'll be
There
in
they come.
recess until we have
Your
everything
Honor, I do
set
not
up.
agree to it.
The record to reflect, I'm stepping off.
Yeah, so that's how this proceeding starts. Now let's get into the witness.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I solemnly swear.
Oh, she kind of chunky. You already know she'll fuck you up. You piss her off. Nah, but I like my thick thigh ladies. Trust me, I fuck with it. Let's see
Thank
what
you,
she
ma'am.
got
Please
to
have a
say.
seat. We'll get that settled, and then the first thing I will ask you to do, excuse me, is to state and spell your first and last names for the record.
Kori.
Kori Rakul. Her last name, bro. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Unkel.
Thank you. Go ahead, your witness.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Miss Runkle. Do you know a person?
Okay, Miss Runkle. All right. Now, Miss Runkle. First of all, the little piercing in the lip. You know, the hoop-de-hoop earrings. Yeah, we got a sister out here. Nah, but let's see what she's got to say.
Named Erica Patterson.
Yes.
How do you know that person?
Oh, and she got the eyebrow piercing. Stop playing with her. Stop playing with her.
What
The
shelter are you
Latina
talking
sister.
about?
Women's shelter.
What city is the women's shelter in?
Waukesha.
And when did you meet Erica Patterson?
Around probably October, I think.
Okay. You are not used to testifying in court, right?
Not really.
I'm going to ask you to scoot a little bit forward. The nice lady in front of you is.
Microphone a little bit, a little closer. I think that'll help. Thank
We just
you.
have to make sure that everybody can hear, especially the court reporter in front of you, because she's writing everything down. Okay.
Okay.
So can you answer when did you meet Erica Patterson?
Either October or November.
Of what year?
21 this year.
One.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you meet her at the women's shelter that you're
Yeah.
talking about? Okay.
All right, this is our first glimpse of Mr. Brooks in the other courtroom. What a goddamn shame. Just a shameful man. Now you got your little headsets on with your little mask on, even though you're not protecting yourself from COVID. I mean, I wanted to bring that up so many other videos, but it kept slipping me. What's with the COVID mask? You don't have a public defender. You don't have a lawyer. Now you're in another room because you're just a dickhead. What's the point of the mask? Take it off. You're breathing in your own Darrell Brooks toxins. That's what's making you so much of a dickhead. Take that off. You might be able to, breathe the fresh air. Get them toxins out.
What was your living arrangements at the shelter?
Okay, it wasn't this year. It was last year, I think.
2021.
Yeah.
Okay. And what were your living arrangements at the women's shelter?
We were bunking together.
You and Erica?
Yeah.
While you were bunking together with Erica at the women's shelter, did Erica ever talk about a boyfriend of hers?
It wasn't her boyfriend.
Okay. Did she ever talk about a man?
Yeah.
And did she ever provide the name of that man?
Yeah.
What was it?
Darrell Brooks.
Okay. Were you with Erica on the afternoon of November 21st, 2021?
Oh, they're getting straight into it, baby. Straight into it. So we got the background information. And now we're getting into the date of the altercation. Now, keep in mind, this guy is willing to put his hands on all types of women. Just women. Straight up woman beater. Like, you see a dude like this, smack him in his face. Guess what? He won't fight you back. He'll run. He's a bitch. All he does is fight women. It is a fact, ladies and gentlemen. All he can do is shoot you or run you over like he did. Anything else? Hands? Nah, he's a bitch.
Yes, until I split up with her.
Okay. Can you tell us where you were with Erica before you split up with her?
Oh, that face ring is shining. It's like, damn, girl. Damn. Chill.
I forgot what park it was, but we were at like the park where the dragonfly was, except for we were at the docks.
Is that in Waukesha?
Yeah.
Okay. And the docks, are you talking about a river?
Yeah.
So the park by the river?
Yeah.
Okay. What were you doing with Erica in the park?
Hanging out.
Okay. Was anybody with you?
Yeah. Kyle.
Okay.
Her answers annoy me so much. What park? The park with the butterfly, by the water. Okay, was anybody with you? Yeah. Who was with you? Kyle. Like, girl, did you drink your coffee today? Did you, come on, wake up. Jesus.
And you mentioned that you split up with Erica at some point, is that right?
Yeah.
Do you remember why?
To go hang out with Nick.
Do you know Nick's last name?
Kirby?
Okay. And Erica
Nick
didn't
Kirby.
go with you?
No.
Okay. So what happened after you split up with Erica?
She met up with Darrell.
How do you know that?
Because she was on the phone with him and
Okay, I get what's happening. She went to see her man's, Nick, and Erica went to see her abuser, Darrell. That's what I'm assuming happened. Y'all call me out if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm assuming. She was going to see her man. She was going to go see what's going on with him. And then the whole situation happens, and she's like, all right, Nick, you got to come with me. Nick was probably like, man, I don't even know that girl. You messing with that girl with that crazy-ass dude. Not even knowing they're in the middle of a historic tragedy.
they said that they were going to meet up.
Now, before that day, November 21st, had you ever met Darrell Brooks?
No.
You'd only heard his name from Erica?
Yeah.
Okay. After you split up with Erica and she went to hang out with Darrell, did Erica ever contact you or Nick after that point?
Yeah.
How did that contact take place? Was it, again, did she see you or did she call you? How
No,
did that
she
happen?
called me on my cell phone.
Okay. And what was the nature of that conversation?
That he was beating her up and he was following her.
Okay.
Bro.
What did you do when you learned this information from Erica?
Me and Nick started running to where she told us she was.
Where was that?
By
And
the-
shout out to good friends, man. Good friends that'll get up over there and beat your ass up. Now, I still want to know where Nick was because when they got into that fight, I didn't see Nick. So, where was he?
the school. I
Okay.
forgot what school it was, but it was by the school.
All right. Did you find her?
Yeah.
Do you remember where you found her?
Right in front of the school.
Okay. Do you remember what was happening when you found her?
He was swerving into her.
When you say he, who are you talking
Oh,
about?
Darrell.
Now that thing where they say he was swerving into her, I'm going to find that secondary cam footage because I honestly did not see him swerve into her. And I know he's a piece of shit and he killed all these people, but just adding a simple lie to something or a simple mistruth could just taint an entire trial. So I want to know if they really believed and if it really did happen that he swerved into them or if he just drove past them really fast.
Darrell, the person.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear Darrell saying anything to Erica at that time?
He was yelling at her to get back in the car.
Okay. Did she?
No. She tried, but I pulled her away.
Okay. Before you testified today, you reviewed a couple of surveillance videos. Is that right?
Yeah. No, not today, but a while ago.
A while ago, not
Yeah.
today. I'd like to put Exhibit 3 up on the screen for the witness for identification.
All right, so he gets out. He's pulling his pants up, posturing to fight. There he is with his little stupid ass. It looks like Erica's standing in front of him, trying to keep him from her friend.
Let's pause there. Pause to 3 minutes and 19 seconds. Who's the person in the gray hooded sweatshirt?
That's Darrell.
The objection's overruled. For answer my stand.
That's Darrell.
This chick reminds me of a roommate I used to have. She was horrible. She sucked, and she was super want to be on the right side of everything. But I don't know why. She just has that face. Her personality doesn't remind me of her, but it's giving me memories.
How far away would you say your face was from Darrell's face at this point in the video?
I was chesting up.
Chesting up?
Chesting
Yeah.
up. What's up?
I guess that's pretty self-explanatory. Do you see Darrell Brooks either in the courtroom or on any monitors in the courtroom right now?
Yeah.
Your Honor, and actually for this point I would ask that the court order the defendant to remove his mask.
Mr. Brooks, you're ordered to remove your mask.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not going to do that. He's like a child, bro. He was about to take it off. He was like, all right, taking it off. You know what? I shouldn't take this off. I'm going to be an asshole. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Fucking dumbass, bro.
Brooks, we talked about this at a prior hearing. For purposes of identification, you're ordered to unmask.
It's for the record, Brooks. You should know from anybody else that we need to put this on the
So
record.
now I'll re-ask that question. Ms. Rum.
Look at that handsome face, bro. Look at that face, man. I think some other men are going to find this face handsome in prison, too. What y'all think? There's going to be a lot of people finding him handsome, and I hope they do for the rest of his time. Scumbag.
Do you see Darrell, the person you're talking about in the video, either in the courtroom or on a monitor?
They need to Shawshank Redemption him. You know that scene when Red was like, oh, the sisters took an interest to you? Yeah. They need to take an interest in your boy Brooks, but this time he's not digging through no tunnel. He's not digging through no tunnel, boys. He's staying right back there. He ain't got the willpower to dig through a sewer line.
In the courtroom?
Yes.
Can you tell us where?
In orange?
On the monitor in front of you?
Yeah.
I'd ask the record to reflect that the witness has identified the defendant.
The record will so reflect. Thank you, Mr.
Dumbass.
Brooks. You can remask.
Let's hit play and resume at 3 minutes and 19 seconds.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's 4 of them. Okay, so Nick is there. I'm assuming Brooks is on the right side now with Erica. I see her girl, and then Nick should be right there. Kori and Nick. Okay, this should be Nick coming up in the black. And then he leaves because he's a bitch.
right, we've reached the end. Ms. Runkel, can you tell us what was happening in that last portion of the video we just watched?
Well, before Erica, me, and Nick showed up in the camera, that's when I ran after Erica from getting ran over, and then she tried to jump in the car with him.
Well, now, again, you guys are going to say, oh, she was groomed, she was this, she was that. At this point, this man has you living in a car outside his mama's house. Then you're in a woman's shelter, separated from your children. At what point do you realize, hey, maybe I should stop messing with him? Maybe I shouldn't get in that car. But hey, that's just me.
And then I ended up chesting up to him. And then we ended up going at it. So yeah.
How would you describe the level of your volume during that interaction?
Like, what do you mean?
Were you
What-
yelling?
What do you mean? The level of your volume. Now, somebody told me this is a new lawyer, and the other two women are experienced like bulldogs in the courtroom. I could see that. He looks the greenest of everybody else in his nice little tight suit, his nice little slick sideways hair. You know, he's looking all handsome. The women in there, they're just, they got the crinkly hair. They woke up and drank a stiff black coffee. They're just like, let's do this.
I'd say yeah.
Was Mr. Brooks yelling?
Yeah.
Was anybody else in that video, either Nick or Erica, were they yelling?
Erica was telling me to stop.
Okay.
What'd I tell you? No, stop. Oh my God. Getting in front of Darrell. No, don't. Girl, at some point you just gotta let it be.
And what happened after the physical confrontation with Mr. Brooks?
Nick pulled me away.
And then what happened?
And then Brooks walked off
Did you see where he went?
into his car.
The second Nick gets involved, hey. No. Brooks is out of there. Bro, he's a shrimp. He is a shrimp. The dude is short. The dude is skinny. The dude can't do nothing, bro.
The red SUV in the video we
Yeah.
just watched? Was there anybody else in the SUV at that point that you saw?
No.
And what happened next?
And I always wanted to know why are they asking if there was anybody else in the SUV? It's clear to me now. They need to keep reiterating that every once in a while to let the defense not, possibly be able to come up with a theory that there was someone else driving the car. Just in case, it was too tinted, we couldn't tell if there's one or two people. Then there's a door for an appeal, and maybe there's another person that wasn't ever caught, All these P's and Q's need to get crossed.
After
dotted,
that, it was
or
like he
something
headed
like that.
out.
Okay. Did Mr. Brooks say anything to you or Erica or Nick as he was leaving?
He told Erica he was. Oh.
The basis for your objection, you said objection, right?
Is hearsay and irrelevant.
Is it being offered for the truth of the matter asserted? From the
Well, it's
state?
a statement by a party opponent, so it's not hearsay.
Oh, it's his statement. Sorry, I think I misheard what she said. All right. The objection is overruled. If it's, she may testify as to words that you spoke on this occasion.
Hey, shout out to the judge. Well, I'm noticing more and more, she is taking this seriously. She's not just answering his questions just to answer them. She's taking them as seriously as she possibly can. The objection. What's the objection? Okay, let me make sure that this is proper grounds. Oh, it's a statement made by the witness, blah, blah, blah. It's admissible. You can use it. All right, overruled. But she's not just like, shut up, Mr. Brooks. Shut the fuck up. Because when you do that, you leave room for maybe evidence that, was never brought to the table. Something valid that he may have been able to bring to the table. So respect to her to actually keep both sides, like, as even as possible. Even though he's at a big disadvantage, obviously.
Go ahead.
He told Erica that he was gonna find her and he's gonna kill her.
Kill her right now, then. Do it right there. Scary.
Could we pull up Exhibit 5 for the witness, please?
Look at that laugh. That's nervous laughter. I don't care what you tell me. I don't care what you tell me. He knows he's fucked. He's going deeper and deeper into a hole. Like, that's bullshit. Oh my God, I'm going to go to jail. I'm so scared. That's what he's saying.
You had no knowledge of the vehicle that whoever Erica was meeting up with would be driving. So how would you know that?
Objection asked and answered and argumentative.
Yeah. Her answer previously, Mr. Brooks, was she's basing that on what someone told her, not based on what she saw at that point. That's at least how I took it.
So Erica told you the vehicle and how the vehicle would look?
Do you understand the question?
Say that again.
Mr. Brooks?
Erica, I'm
restate
sorry,
the
Your Honor.
question. No, that's okay. Restate the question, sir.
So let's back up a little bit. Erica told you that she was meeting up with this Darrell Brooks, correct? That's what you said, right?
Correct.
And did she at any time tell you what vehicle this person would be driving and how the vehicle looked?
She did not.
She hates that guy. Look at her face. She's trying so hard to keep her composure. She just wants to cuss him out, spit in his face. You could see it.
So the first time you saw the vehicle, did you know who was driving the vehicle?
Yes, when she told me. When she told me.
What he's asking you, though, is did you know based on personal observation,
Oh,
not
no,
based
not
on what
personal
someone
observation. Wait. So personal observation? Oh, no, never mind. Okay.
You could tell she's the slower. She's the slower one of the bunch. Hey, don't hate on her, man. Just saying. I'm just saying she ain't the fastest one out here. I don't know if she smoked some weed before she came to court. I don't know if she a little bit faded. I don't know what's going on, but she ain't 100% today. That's all I can say.
Okay, yeah.
So let's just make sure the record's clear what your answer is.
It's based on what I was told when I met up with her.
So it was told.
That's been established. It's been established what was told. So next question.
No, I was going to a different question. I didn't get to it.
All right, well then ask it, please.
I'm trying to. So
It's like you're arguing with your big sister. Okay, well then ask it, please. I was trying to. Like, bro, what is going on right now? They're having little arguments and shit. This is crazy court right now. This is kangaroo court. Tell me if you guys know that reference.
you were told after the vehicle drove away and you and Erica were alone. Is that when you were told?
Yes.
So
All right, that was basically the state's the prosecution, I should say, their examination, their witness testimony of Erica Patterson's friend. Now, we're gonna get into Darrell Brooks's epic fucking cross-examination next. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Until the next one, stay inside, stay safe, buy my merch, and I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.